The pineal gland is said to be a doorway, known throughout the ancient world and revered by spiritualists, witch doctors, shamans, and tribal elders and mystics, even to this day. Yet in the Western world the pineal gland had long been debated as merely a reactor or photoreceptor, an endocrine gland that secretes serotonin, regulating sleep patterns as stimulated by darkness. It is the third eye, and like the eye, responds to light. The human body is self-aware and is able to produce its own DMT, but the difference between DMT and cannabis is that cannabis is almost certainly readily available, while DMT, in its base form, is not, and unless you have a steady supply and contact along the shamanic pipeline, neither is peyote. One need not remain transfixed by the idea that to enter into the nether reaches of the inner self, that these things are to be sought out and flourished for that sole purpose. There is a deeper understanding of perceptions in how and what we choose to provide in order to maintain a privilege, but also a freely open passageway toward that wisdom we seek. Accepting your inner being as the conscious self is how you shall obtain the logic and transcendental rite of passage. But the knowing that you are your own God and free from the conditioning of subjugation, you inhibit all aspects of outside reliance on whom and what you are as an individual being. Here, guidance is not a sight, nor is guidance needed, and through the receptive experience, a vast and true portal will always be open to those wishing to tap into this higher state. Through meditation and learning to intuitively increase your awareness, the chances of reduced stress, extrasensory perception, and adaptive skills for passing on this awareness, you will undoubtedly be transformed, and though to some this may seem disconcerting, the experiences are wholly and inherently natural. Cannabis, taken as natura, free from chemical or outside enhancement, and grown as it has been done for thousands of years, under the light of the sun and rooted in the good earth, is by means the nearest to a fundamental doorway as one can enter. Infused properly and ingested in a ritualistic and ceremonial state, the inner eye is then slowly revealed, though by no means torn open when jarred wide with other means. The cannabis user seeks to delve into this state without the heavy vibration of an out-of-body or an escape into an interdimensional realm, particularly if one is not properly aware or prepared for such a transition. The enlightened path is often entered into through specified means, as with ease and a certain amount of caution if one is expecting a greater sense of bliss. But the drawback of this step is that failure will undoubtedly be the resulting experience. Meditation and a relaxed body, as well as a sense of the humble ways that has been passed down by shamanic principle for thousands of years, is the true path. These are not specific, yet they've been guided by lesson, a lesson that one must teach themselves. Fire is hot, so is breath, but we all know that while one can burn, the other can also soothe when breath is meant to cool, such as it is with the means in which to step through the doorways of consciousness.